Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the MJ sector here. We'll start it off with MJ. So we're looking for healthy consolidation. We're looking for a higher low to form. And right now we have a decent lower wick on some candlesticks today. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, we're looking for a break from the lower highs and lower lows. And we have certainly broken the lower highs here at the end of the day, but we still don't have a higher low and a higher high. This move is coming right off of the low of the pullback, the low of this consolidation. So while it's a great start for the bulls, we ran out of time, and I need to see a higher low and a higher high to be confident that the daily chart is a potential bull flag that could be looking for continuation. If I don't get that on the 15-minute time frame, it's hard for me to be confident because you look at the hourly chart, and it's just a lower high, lower low pattern right now, and we have to change that with that 15-minute time frame first. Then we look for the hourly to give us higher lows and higher highs to be confident that continuation is following through. So it's very healthy consolidation at this point. The question is, are we done consolidating? And right now, I don't have enough information to answer that, and I'm going to still be cautious. I'm still on the sideline. I did trade Kron today. Kron had a nice dump and bounce. You can see the lower wick. Again, healthy consolidation, volume dropping off, and a long lower wick with the bulls buying the dip. So the dip was very fast today. The 15-minute time frame just fell apart and scaled in here for the oversold bounce with the 15-minute RSI under 20 and the 5-minute RSI in the teens as well, almost in the single digits. That's definitely an opportunity to buy Canadian MJ. So got into Kron. It took a long time to bounce. It took a while to play out and sold some profit initially, small profit, and then sold some on the way up, and then got that really big bull move at the end of the day. And the really big bull move at the end of the day was pretty much on WEED, CRON, and MJ that I was watching. There's a lot of these low cap names as well that are seeing big time days. BE saw a big time day. We know IMLFF has been really strong. And so these smaller names are seeing a bit of laggard action in the sense that the big three saw their bull moves last week, or maybe that was earlier this week. Towards the start of this week is when the tail end of that was. And now we're seeing the smaller names run a little bit as well. So definitely a bit of a leader laggard situation. But where we stand with Kron, it's the same thing on the hourly time frame. We're nowhere near changing this trend on the hourly because we dumped for 5 hours. This bounce, I'm looking at the lower high here of 1283. So it's a great bounce, but it's not doing anything to change the trend and tell us that daily consolidation is done just yet. Give me an hourly higher low and a higher high, and I'll be a lot more confident that that daily consolidation is done. WEED, so again, long lower wick. It's a solid bullish candlestick after very healthy consolidation. I look at the hourly chart, and the move is coming off the low, and we have to break resistance, and I'm looking at a clear lower high, 32.55. Again, give me that higher low, higher high, and bull MACD cross, and I'll be a lot more confident. There's that bull action at the end of the day. The volume certainly stood out, so we'll have to see if that translates into some follow-through into tomorrow. And the first two resistances, 31.96 and then 32.55. So 31.96, the first one to be watching. And we have a little double top here. We had the lower high from the 15-minute yesterday, 32.56, and we topped out 1 penny below that, and that told me to not be looking bullish after that rejection occurred. That told me to be patient and wait for further consolidation. ACB, daily chart, didn't really have that much buying of the dip, but we also didn't pull back that much either. So the hourly time frame, not changing the trend at this point, trying to build support. Again, give me that higher low and higher high, and I'll have some confidence that the daily consolidation is over. But until that happens, we are in consolidation mode. So ACB, not a whole lot was going on today. And APH, same thing, closing near the low of the day. Hourly time frame, not changing the trend at this point, and patiently waiting for that to be the case. So IMLFF, we were looking for a bullish entry after healthy consolidation, either today or tomorrow. I actually missed this one just because it happened right out of the gate, and I wasn't going to chase it up. But we saw a move from 110 all the way up to 134, so a solid 20% bounce, and then consolidated the rest of the day. So you can see how quick that move was. But even here, look at the hourly. Still need the higher low and then the higher high. So key resistance is 134, and the low of support that the bulls need to form a higher low compared to is 110. So all of these names shouldn't say all, but some more than other. They saw some decent consolidation today, keeping the bulls just fine. It's the hourly time frame that I need to see higher lows and higher highs for me to be confident that the daily higher low has been established. Also watching the overall market, we have the stock market, the S&P 500, entering a tightening range, and I expect to break sometime in about a week or so. So that direction is going to give a potential swing trade indication in terms of where the market is headed for April. So that is also a factor that I'm keeping an eye on as to what to anticipate for the Canadian MJ sector. But the bottom line is this consolidation is extremely healthy, and we haven't even backtested WED $30 resistance as support. And there are no red flags. It's just a patient waiting game if you are looking for an entry. Some people are already in. If you are already in, you can use the low of today's candlestick as a potential stop out level, or hopefully it is enough of a little bit of wiggle room for profit that you could do break even as well. So that's where we stand, short and sweet, heading into tomorrow. I'll do another one over the weekend, and we'll see you then.